Loading into this game, this is the grand finals match. It'll be between Ninja right here alongside his long-standing duos partner, Hysteria. They actually just came from the loser side, and this is Ninja. Here is Hysteria. Welcome to aboard, these two players. Now you know. If you didn't before, they're actually going to be matching against Cloakzy and Tfue, who are both part of FaZe Clan. These guys are the most dominant duos team, probably in Fortnite competitive history. Definitely Fortnite competitive history, I should say that. Absolutely, because this is the most competitive, the most high-profile tournament ever in Fortnite, and it's the weekly one by UMG Gaming and Keemstar heading that up. Tfue and Cloakzy have won 3 weeks more than anybody else easily, and they're looking to make this a 4th week. They're on the winner's side of this grand finals. Off on the loser's side of the bracket, Hysteria and Ninja are actually the people for a very long time had the duo win streak record, something that was lasting for a very long time. Not quite sure if that's actually still a thing. I'll need to check on my sources for that one, actually. But for now, I just definitely know that these guys slay in a duo format. They have very good synergy with each other. They're very comfortable with working with each other and knowing how each other's mind operates. Also, both very capable of winning a 1v squad against pretty much any squad out there. Tfue, Cloakzy, pretty much the same thing. Those guys are part of the actual competitive FaZe Clan team roster. These guys are gamers. They play together a lot. They scrim a lot, so they know exactly how each other's mind works. They know exactly how to look out for each other's plays and look how to bait each other properly, do in and outs, try to look out for cover for each other, etc. These guys are, like I said, probably the best duo ever in Fortnite history. Tfue, actually, over here, Cloakzy himself is in the top 10 rankings for pretty much anybody's ranking board for player skill. Tfue here, a lot of people rank him as being the best player in the game. And while we're talking about him, on the other side of the duos here, Hysteria finding some fights in Tilted Towers, gets the limb. A lot of times you'll see Hysteria and Ninja today have been favoring landing at shifty shafts, and then from there they'll rotate either to the bridge area or they'll be rotating into Tilted Towers depending on what the enemy duo does. So right here, the enemy duo is off at Salty Springs because the FaZe team, almost every game, much like Ninja and Hysteria land at shifty shafts almost every game. Almost every game, the FaZe team lands at the broken sheds and shacks and houses, etc., right outside of Salty Springs, as you'll see them here currently. And Salty, they'll loot up a little bit, get some weapons, and they'll push into Salty after the fact. So both players, both teams, I should say, both duos, have like a good system down where they get some pretty safe loot and then go into a high populated area afterwards. Works out really well. Clearly, they're both in the grand finals here. So what happens here is Ninja and Hysteria have to actually beat Tfue and Cloakzy twice because they're coming from the loser side and it's double elimination. It would simply be unfair if you don't give a double elimination second chance opportunity for Tfue and Cloakzy just for the fact that they went to the winner's side grand finals, right? So Tfue and Cloakzy only need to win one match, I should say, while Ninja and Hysteria need to win 2 matches. Finding a fight right here. Tfue, Cloakzy, cleaning house. And while that's happening, Hysteria and Ninja finding fights inside this broken apartment building. So many shots, just couldn't quite get enough damage off. That player was so weak. So many shots laid in. Shotgun inaccuracy is striking yet again. Hysteria trying to find his way in, get those shots off. He does do so while Ninja's distracting outside the building. Great duo synergy. Like I said before, they were able to look for each other's angles, look to help each other out, provide distractions, bob and weave, bait and switch, everything through the books on the 1v101s and creative plays. Ninja and Hysteria, fantastic duo synergy. Tfue, Cloakzy, fantastic duo synergy. This is going to be actually a crazy match. I'm actually surprised we haven't found that many fights so far. 3 kills to 4 on the duos. Advantage going over to Ninja and Hysteria. How the format works, I was touching on it a little bit before while we're waiting for another fight to happen. Both duos match in the same squad. They load into the random lobby just like you and I would ourselves, as Ninja's getting some shots off in the distance. And after 2 games, they count all the total kills for each duo team, and whichever duo team had the most kills after 2 games get the victory. Tfue actually landing a crazy amount of shots off in the distance as Hysteria is doing the same thing. Can't show both perspectives at the same time. Working with what we got here, Hysteria doing a great job there. Ninja doing a great job as well of just going straight in with those double pistols. One of his favorites. We've been seeing him use it all day long alongside a pump or heavy shotgun. He'll do the one shotgun shot and then follow it with the double pistols, which do a crazy amount of damage if they land. They're fairly inaccurate, but shotguns are as well, and we all know how those turn out. Hysteria just went off and finished off the knock they got on top of the hill earlier. Somebody was hiding inside of the bush. Hysteria actually found a fight, it seems. Indeed, he did. Somebody directly below him. Got the knock. Took some fall damage. Not too bad, though. Just so for positioning purposes. That's another knock. There's at least one more player somewhere around by. Another enemy. Target sighted by Hysteria. Laser beaming in. I think he got damaged by the smoke there, but he might have thought it was another player. Better safe than sorry. While all of this is happening, Tfue and Cloakzy are getting an incredible amount of kills off on the side here. Tfue laser beaming in, getting kills from his name. These fights are happening at the exact same time. Hard to catch them all at the same time. Just as difficult as the game of Pokemon. Something I've never beaten myself. Ninja goes down. We'll see the playback. He's trapped in a corner, trapped in a box, and somebody drops behind him and gets the knock. Oh no, he has to live. Hysteria looking to try to clutch it up, try to find those other players. Not sure where they are. Trying to go for the res. Zone is on them. The revive stops the bleed out, but does not stop the damage from the storm. While this is happening, Cloakzy getting some shots himself, getting into a fight, finish off a knock. Believes that's where the location of the other team is. There is buildings, in case that is the location of the other team. Nice explode spam with the sticky bombs. It's one of my favorite things to do. If you stack double stickies like that, you can get a lot of good shots, a lot of good damage in, guaranteed for somebody sticking in a box area. They had a stink bomb which bypasses the shielding, which is all that Ninja had, and he was stuck in that box area, couldn't get out fast enough. 5 damage per half second there. He was just so weak he could not live through it. Now dying through the storm right here. Hysteria's perspective, we'll have to switch to that real quickly as he's trying to clutch up the situation for his teammate here. Bandaging up in the storm. This is looking terrible for this team. At least they've gotten a good amount of kills so far, 10 total, but they're gonna have to keep it going if they're gonna keep up with guys like Tfue and Cloakzy here. It's actually all tied up, 10 kills for both duos right now. So getting those jump pads is gonna be huge. You don't take any fall damage with using jump pads, and you travel faster in the air when you use them. So they're going to build up really high while using bandages. It only takes for 1. It's not too bad. But Ninja does not have any bandages at all. He's likely going to have to just crawl out of the zone and see if he can get close enough to be able to even do so. Oh, it has the fireplace. That's actually huge. The fireplace heals for 2 per second. The zone ticks for 1 per second. So he's going to drop it right here, sit on it, camp out for a little bit. He'll eventually heal up a little bit more than he takes damage of. Hanging out. Staying a little exposed there is a very odd decision, but they're going to do so. While they're struggle busting here, we're actually tuned into Cloakzy and Tfue. We'll go ahead and assume that Ninja and Hysteria can find their way out, as they did. Actually meeting up with Cloakzy and Tfue, as I'm calling it, joining in on this fight, trying to kill him some kills themselves, and Ninja does so. He gets there just in time and snakes a shot coming out of the zone. So weak. What a shot. Great job by Ninja there. Tfue trying to get those shots off. He does find a kill. He's right near Dusty. Actually, Dusty Divot, he's nowhere even near Cloakzy. Those guys split up and did 1v squads, essentially. Something that's a fan favorite for these players. Tfue going to use the C4 and blows up this player who actually has the jump crystal, so they don't take damage, but that's a great idea nonetheless. Brings him down to low ground at the very least. Trying to figure out his way in. There's at least one player here. It might be a second. Yeah, you can see the second one peek out there. You know, who knows? It might even be more than that. Tfue falling down. He's going to really want to finish off that knock there. Even if he falls prey to these players right here, which he's in a good position against, he still wants to guarantee those points for his team. Nice knock there by Tfue. And 1 more needed to finish off the squad, it seems. It looks like there's only 1 more player. Using the C4 after destroying the wall, the roof. What a smart idea. The C4 will fall down to the player, so he switches and gets the maximum C4 damage. C4 was buffed very recently and are just amazing nowadays. Great job by Tfue there, really utilizing all of the tools available to him to maximum advantages. Great job cleaning up the squad. Right now, Ninja and Cloakzy and Hysteria, all of them have met up at Dusty Divot area. they all have to move into the next safe zone. So they're going ahead and rotate. Ninja actually finding some shots here on some teams, getting those double pistols to good use. ARs, that's not good range for double pistols, but it's good for that AR, that scar, that gold scar. Try to find what the other player was in this nearby area. I believe he saw the last one. Just to try to figure out what they are. Protecting himself for grenades, explosives. Great decision. Playing it safe. No reason to thirst the kills too fast. Healing up. We'll see the other perspective of the players. They're pushing the tempo, trying to find the other players right now. Tfue finds them in the bush there. Great job at Tfue. Understands a lot of players just try to use that for their cover. Top 10 situation of this game. 6 potential points remaining on the field here. Tallying up the points right now. 13 kills to Ninja and Hysteria. 14 kills to Tfue and Cloakzy. This game is within 1 kill going in the top 10 of the first game. Incredibly close game. As we would expect with two duos that are so seasonally used to playing with each other. So good at knowing each other's mindset, being on the same page with each other. And also, not only that, just clearly all 4 players individually incredibly skilled. They play this game all day long, every day. Tfue going off with more C4 plays with shotguns, getting the kill there for himself. It happened so fast. It happened so fast, team, stream, viewers at home. But he got it. Cloak also in a fight right now. We'll actually see his perspective. This might be the last fight of the lobby right now. There's 4 players remaining, not including this count. Oh, they just broke into that squad. Just grinded bullets into the building, and they just found their way inside while Cloakzy was trying to protect himself. Couldn't do it quite fast enough. Ninja on the tempo advantage here. Tfue is simply just too far away from this. He is still in retail row. He has bounce pads, but he's not going to make there quite fast enough. There's at least 2 or 3 players for this enemy team over at the Connexes, so that might actually be the final squad of this lobby. There's 4 enemy players on the field. 4 points. Cloakzy wasn't able to get one of those kills though, so 16 points to Tfue and Cloakzy. Still the 13 for Ninja and Hysteria. If they clean up this squad right here, they actually would be in the lead by 1 kill going into game 2, so it would be actually huge. The other team, they're actually jump padding towards Tfue. This is exactly what Tfue wants. He's shooting off from the side, off in the distance, trying to get the pressure happening, trying to push the tempo. All 3 players are just converging like vultures to the prey. They know these players are weak. Ninja and Hysteria getting the 2 kills right there. Try and find where the other players are. See Hysteria's perspective. Down low ground. Back to Ninja. Roaming around, getting the loot up. There's 2 other players on the field right now. There's more than one that jump pad just now, so they're not quite sure where the other one went. All these players just rapidly roaming around, trying to find that last player on the map. Last 2 players, I should say. These are certainly the top tier players, just rapidly rotating around the map, just trying to find the kills, not even playing the victory. The victory is kind of just natural. Ninja getting a snipe off on the body on this player on the side over at Trailer Park. Some return fire received. Use a jump pad to cover distance, something that a lot of people in these kill matches use to kill tournaments. Not Tfue winning the game by getting that last kill, but Ninja was able to get one as well. So, final tally. 17 kills for FaZe. 16 kills for Ninja and Hysteria here. 1 kill difference between these 2 duos going into game 2. Remember, FaZe team only needs to win 1 game here. They need to win 1 match, I should say. FaZe only needs to win 1 match to get the grand prize, get the first place in this tournament, because they're in the winner side. Because Ninja and Hysteria are coming in from loser side, they have to beat Tfue and Cloakzy twice. So they need to get more than 1 kill over the FaZe boys in this next game to win this first match of 2 that they need to win. And they need to do it all over again, starting fresh, and a brand new match afterwards for Ninja and Hysteria to win this out. Determining lead. Having region lead is actually huge, especially if you live in different locations of the United States or anywhere in the world, of course. If the region is favoring your squad, your duo, then a lot of the times those millisecond maneuvers of placing a wall or something of the sort to protect yourself from oncoming fire, protect yourself from falling, stuff like that, could be the difference for whether or not those bullets make it through the wall, whether or not that building is built fast enough to catch your fall. Those milliseconds of difference do matter. So switching servers, switching hosts essentially to switch servers to be able to get this advantage sent over. Ninja hyping himself out, ready to go. Last week he fell down to the top 4 position and lost that match, placing 4th. This week, grand finals at the very least, making it 2nd. No matter what, that's an improvement from last week, but we know all 4 of these players are competitors. They all want the victory. They all want the grand prize. They all want that feeling of accomplishment of winning this kind of tournament against this caliber of players. Loading in, we'll go ahead and see perspective of Tfue. Now Hysteria. Finally Cloakzy. All players ready to go. Remember, 1 kill advantage going over to FaZe. So basically what we can do is just determine which duo has more kills on this game. And then we'll just add a +1 to the kill tally of this game for the FaZe team. Looks like they're going to probably land the same way they always have. The FaZe team just landing near Salty Springs, just landing at the broken buildings, the watchtower, log cabins, shacks, all that sort nearby Salty, and then they'll just roam their way in. Ninja and Hysteria looking to land at retail. Hysteria's landing is actually extremely low, so he's gonna have a disadvantage here. You know, actually, this is looking bad. He's realizing it. He has to run away. That is very unfortunate. That is such a bad landing for Hysteria. It's almost a choke in itself. Landing is so important. He just would take so long running over to get all of the weaponry there that would be available. They had to just run away. But while that's happening, while he's leading up, Ninja able to get a kill himself right off the bat in retail. That's the 1 point difference. Essentially from here on out, it's as if they're starting a new game. Nice knock from Ninja with a pistol. All he has is a great pistol for close range, a bolt action sniper. It's actually looking really bad for Ninja. Finds attack SMG. That is huge. Those are recently buffed. They're actually pretty good for close to medium range combat. Somebody falls down, has a shotgun. Nice kill. Like I said, SMG is so good for close to medium range combat. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited. Those are great shots laid in by Ninja. Cleans up the team. They're now ahead by 2 kills. Ninja and Hysteria here. But as we know, it's a little bit of a slow start for the FaZe team. They're actually just now roaming into the retail row area, or the Salty Springs area, I should say. Nice shots by Tfue. This is absolutely ridiculous how he has that hand-eye coordination and just perfectly line those shots up. Good knock, though. The point won't count until it's finished. Cloakzy's almost there. He's looting the log cabins right next to Tfue. So coming up, while this is happening, Hysteria, Ninja finding fights in retail. Ninja's pushing the tempo, actually. Getting a knock, pushing towards residential right now. Not enough fall distance for damage. Gets the elimination, which means that squad probably died off, which means there's probably another squad in this vicinity. You gotta keep their eyes peeled. While it's happening, the FaZe team is just pushing a Salty, trying to find a fight. They know there's another team in Salty. They're just trying to find them. In retail, though, we know this fight's active. Ninja, Hysteria breaking through, getting the elimination. Nice plays there. And Ninja wants this victory. 6 kills already in this game. A 1 to Hysteria. That's 7 kills up to the 3, essentially, of the FaZe team. So it's 4 kills in the lead right now for Ninja and Hysteria. Looks like Cloakzy might have actually found a fight, perhaps, or you're just looking around in the buildings. Determined there wasn't any more enemy players remaining in this area, so they are going to go ahead and loot the boathouse likely, and or just bypass it and roam towards Dusty Divot. Because they know they're down by 4 kills, they definitely need to get some kills happening here. These are the caliber of players who know how to win fights against entire squads with just mediocre inventory, so they're doing okay with how they are, especially Cloakzy here. Finding some shots, as we mentioned it. Tfue as well. These both guys are just laying it down like a firing squad. 2-man firing squad right now. Laying in some grenade launchers, getting some suppression going on. Stuck in some stink bomb area. somebody on the flank that revealed themselves before shooting, just through a well-placed sink bomb. Tfue taking a lot of damage, actually. Popping a pop rock. Trying to get some high ground. You jump higher and take no fall damage when you use the pop rocks. Nice knock by Tfue. His thing is just laying in damage. This guy is a terror on the battlefield right now. Not ever missing a shot, no matter the range, and just slaying out people. And that was with a white AR. Getting all that damage in, getting all the shots in. Great job at Tfue, Cloakzy right here. Cloakzy at least just buying time for Tfue to get in there with good angles. Great job, great synergy, as I was calling out before. Tfue didn't see that purple attack SMG earlier on the floor. Cloakzy saw it, but moved on. It's not really that worth to go back on. Hysteria just crashing in with Ninja. Right now, 7 kills to 6. Ninja and Hysteria up by 1 kill overall so far. See how the rest of this game plays out. 37 enemy players on the field. 37 potential points across these teams. Incredibly close game we have here. Grand finals. Tfue just going for it with the explode there, with the sticky bombs. Landing in the sticky bombs, getting a good kill, moving forward. These players are pushing forward. Apologize if I do sound exhausted on the cast. I actually only got 3 hours of sleep last night for other responsibilities. And we are currently almost 8 hours into the cast. I've been doing solo shoutcasting nonstop. So getting a little exhausted here. This is the reason why professional shoutcasters don't go this long, and they definitely do get a full night's sleep beforehand. This would have been a professional performance. I definitely would have done so, but I am not a professional yet. We're getting there, and this is for practice and fun. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I am running on fumes, I'd say, in my gas tank, but I am continually going by this wonderful community here, as well as the joy of seeing this high-level Fortnite play, and the fun I have with shoutcasting alone. I really enjoy it. I'll do my best to not sound so monotone for the rest of this game. I'm just incredibly tired, fully exhausted, ready for a nap. But we'll push through. This is the last game, grand finals. It's actually 2 of the best duos possible to be in this grand finals. The most winningest team, I guess you can call. Finding a shot, Tfue, great shot there. Ninja off on the side, trying to get some shots in. The player at a distance, falling to a really awkward spot here, getting a little stuck perhaps. Might need to edit himself out. Really stuck. This is not where you want to find yourself in this kind of position in the grand finals. Because of that, actually, this kill might be taken away from Ninja. Actually gets an angle, the other player protecting himself properly. Nice freaking knock there by Ninja. Beautiful shot by the shotgun right there. Probably needs to just... Ninja is frustrated at this point, just shooting down the walls and even getting the kill. Credit for himself. Back to Tfue, who's actually pushing it on another player, trying to get another kill. These 2 players have split off with each other on opposing duos. Cloakzy and Hysteria went off to Tilted Towers and battle for fights there. Battle for kills. Tfue and Ninja are splitting off towards Tomato Town, battling for kills in this environment. There's still another player they have found where they've built. Using those sticky grenades. Beautiful decision. That's one of my favorite things to do in this game is if you have 3 sticky grenades, each one does 100 damage each. They also instantly destroy that kind of structure, and they detonate the additional sticky grenades that are stacked up. So in that situation, 3 sticky grenades stacked up, no matter what HP and shielding the other player was, even if it's 200, the first sticky grenade destroys the cover, while the other 2 sticky grenades are detonated and do 200 damage, instantly killing the player who's stuck in a 1-box area. These players are pushing around, trying to find more fights. So we'll check in with Hysteria, who is off at Tilted Towers right now, finding more shield pots, sacking it up. That's very good. All these players are just trying to roam around and try to find these fights. Cloakzy actually does not have any kills at all yet this game. So it's all the 9 points right now on Tfue plus the 1 from last game. It's in total. This is 11 to Ninja and Hysteria. They're still ahead by 1 point. Ninja and Hysteria with a slight lead, but 21 players off of the map. It's 21 possible points. it's anybody's game right now. Either duo can definitely win this match. Remember, from loser's side, Ninja and Hysteria have to win this game just to even it out on losers, and they have to beat Tfue and Cloakzy again. Tfue and Cloakzy only need to beat Ninja and Hysteria one time, and this could be the game for them right here. Hysteria getting another kill right there. Great shots by Hysteria. Ninja off on a great distance shots right there. He couldn't quite get the kill. While he might want to roam towards more players, like a larger squad, he can guarantee go for a 1 kill right here. While if he roams, then he might just no, he might not find anybody. So pushing off towards this other player off in the distance, try and get that guaranteed kill. He knew he got a really good shot. He got over $70, 70 damage. Speaking of 70 damage, that last shot being 70, getting that kill with his scar there. Great job. There it is. 1 more point guaranteed. Now they're up by 2 overall in this game. And he finds some shield pots. Perfect find right there for Ninja. Probably hold on to the other pot, leaving that scoped AR, the thermal scoped AR behind. I believe Tfue actually might have found a fight. Cloakzy definitely did. Tfue is a little bit stuck in a box here. Takes a lot of damage actually. He's in a tough spot. He's all out of mats. Tfue has no more mats. Gets taken down. Tfue destroyed by another player who just had the aerial advantage. He had no more mats. Oh, if he had more materials, he actually might have been able to find his way out of that situation. Tfue going down all up on Cloakzy. They were already down by 2 kills in this environment. Let's see, Ninja with 9. Hysteria got up to 6. 15 to 10. They're up by 6 or 5 kills right now. Cloakzy needs to get these shots off. Seeing his perspective, nice cleanup right there. Down by 2 now. Cloakzy getting 3 kills. Great job. All on him right now. Tfue out of it. Not feeling good that he was taken out that early. Cloakzy needs to get 2 more kills. The Ninja and Hysteria just to tie up the game. 3 more kills on those 2 players to win it here for all the marbles for the first place. He's trying to close in a lot of distance as fast as possible. Hysteria and Ninja know they have an opportunity. All they have to do is just close it out. They just can't choke this opportunity. They have the advantage right now. 2 kills in the lead. 2 versus 1 for kills. Seeing Ninja's perspective, he's going into a fight right now. Players off in the distance. All these fights are players off in the distance right now. Just long-range warfare for both Hysteria and Ninja. Ninja trying to get a snipe. Nice snipe. Cross map over there is just about on a player who was standing still, but you have to know how to perfectly land that shot at that distance. There's bullet drop. Also, the travel time. Might want to use that bounce pad to cover the distance here, using his shots to try to disrupt the enemy players to make them not be able to get the free res. There he is, covering the distance. He's going to build right up and try to just punish that revive. He'll probably get there a little bit too late. They probably will get the revive off, but at least there'll be a very weak player inside this turtle shell here. Jumps right in, going guns blazing with a shotgun, trying to find where the other player ended up. Down below, he falls, but doesn't take a lot of damage. And surprisingly enough, he bounced across a lot of structures on the ways down. Met up by Cloakzy, who's also trying to get these kills here. Explosive environment. Cloak actually gets the kill with his grenade launcher. Trying to find more kills on the board across his team. Nice body shot. Good follow-up ARs, which just wasn't quite enough. Ninja's going to need to push this tempo, get to the top of that hill. Meanwhile, while Cloakzy and Ninja are fighting this fight, Hysteria is actually pushing off to the side, off to the west side of the map, trying to find fights of his own. But back to Cloakzy and Ninja. We're actually going to see Cloakzy's perspective here. Nice shots. He goes right in. Ninja actually gets those kills. Cloakzy trying to get one for himself. He does get at least one. He's going to get a lot more, though. They are still behind on kills to Ninja and Hysteria. Nice finish up by Cloakzy. That's going to be 2 to him. There'll be 16 kills total for Cloakzy and Tfue. 20 kills total for Ninja and Hysteria. So down by 4 now. They're already down by 2, and now he's down by even more. Cloakzy is on a hunt right now for more kills. He needs 4 more out of the remaining 5 players, one of which being knocked down just now by Hysteria. And if Hysteria finishes off, it's going to look so dire. Hysteria actually pushing a fight, getting the finish, and that's going to do it. That's going to be the game. It is no longer mathematically possible for Cloakzy and Tfue to win this. So coming from losers bracket, they had to beat Tfue and Cloakzy twice, the FaZe boys. So that's going to be victory number 1